Hello, YouTube. This is Lashia Jackson again. I'm coming really quick to speak on being soft or being more feminine. I believe that 2021 is presenting an awesome opportunity for women to become more aware of themselves. As we see, there's a big rise in women empowerment, which there's nothing wrong with that. Because women have suffered a lot of things, such as well, not me, but women before me we couldn't vote. We had no rights to our own body. I mean, women were sold off as property, and even in marriage, they were seen as property in marriage. Women have went through so many different injustices for decades and decades and decades. So I get it. I'm all for women empowerment, but the thing that I'm against is a woman becoming hard. As a woman, as one myself, I believe that a woman is meant to be soft. We are here as givers, as nurturers, and we have to walk into that energy. We have to walk into our feminine energy. And when we walk into our feminine energy, we walk into our true power. See, the thing is, a woman don't have to do things the same way a man would in order to be seen as this equal. But a woman have we have our own way of being done. Like we have it's like almost like DNA. Everyone have a unique DNA strand or different way the different things passed on through our bloodstream, whether recessive or dominant. Just like the woman and the man. The woman has certain traits universally that all women are born with. And it's universally that sets us apart from men. So being in a man's world, a lot of times some women or quote unquote feminists will believe that a woman will have to do the same thing a man does in order to be seen as equal, which is a lie. A woman can walk in a room with her curves, whether she don't have curves or not. A woman can walk into her confidence, walk in the room as confident as ever, and she can get just as much done as a man, depending on the situation, company, or the place, depending on whatever is surrounding that circumstance. Now, I believe that the reason why women have become so hard is because we've been jaded. We've been ostracized. We've been put aside. We've been ignored. We've been emotionally damaged because of the relationships that we've allowed ourselves to be in. And when I say that, this is exactly what I mean when I say that. I mean, a lot of times we put ourselves in situations or we get with people, whether woman or man, whatever your sexuality is, whatever your belief system is, no matter what color no matter what color you are or background, you as women, and I can speak for me and other women because I'm sure women have been through this. Women actually we put ourselves in situations and circumstances that's not good for us. We see a potential partner and we go after that person and we do all these things to to manipulate them to try to get them to do what we want them to do. But we don't realize that we put ourselves in a position of being less powerful. And women are born with so much power. And a woman that walks in her divine feminine, she's walking her true self. She's not denying parts of herself because of something that religion or belief systems have taught her. She's walking to who God has destined her to be. She has a lot of power. She can demand attention without being half naked. A woman can be fully dressed and still get the that attention that she desires, or maybe not desire. I'm one that don't really desire. I don't desire a lot of any attention, but I get it anyway because of the divine feminine that I'm walking in. And a feminine woman is a truly powerful woman. It's a woman that is not dependent on outside sources to define her worth. It's a woman who is confident. in her spiritual abilities, her emotional abilities, her social abilities, her physical abilities, and her financial abilities. As women, we've been weakened to believe that we have to depend on a man. We have to depend on things. We have to depend on outside things to become who we are. So I agree halfway with the feminist movement that women need to come up to the level that we deserve to be. However, I'm against the fact of excluding men because we need men. Women, we need men. Men, we need women. Men and women, no matter what your sexuality is, I'm talking about in universal way. I'm not speaking on relational. I'm speaking on universally. Women need men, and men need women, and I believe that we have to get back to that place, and we have to become soft. I get it. Life circumstances, backgrounds. You've been in a place where maybe your relationship with your father wasn't as nurturing. Maybe you'd have a nurturing man. Maybe you'd have a man that you can be emotionally covered, like a man that covered you emotionally, a man that covered you financially, spiritually, socially. I mean, mentally. Maybe you haven't had that safeness or that safe covering from a man, and I'm one. I have not had that safe covering. I haven't. Now, my father was very dependable. Yes, he was there, but emotionally, no, he wasn't. So I can say being rough on the edges myself and coming out of that, it's a different dynamic. So I think it's very important for women to become softer and to realize your true divine selves. And you don't have to do that outside of yourself. Know that the kingdom of God is within you. So you don't have to reach in a religious way. It's a very spiritual way. You're spiritually in tune with God. Now, if you're not on that level with God, then that's fine. So you may just want to meditate more. Maybe ask God, who are you? Walk in your divine purpose, that career that you want, whatever it is that you need to do it. Because you'll be able to walk in the room and read everybody. You're in tune with your intuition. You're in tune with who you are. But I see too many hard women now, even in music. I see women come out hard and just, it's like, ugh, you don't have to do that. You can demand just as much attention from society or demand attention in a universal way and unneedy way, or a way that will make you less of who you really are. You don't have to dress half naked. You don't have to put yourself out there like that in order to be seen as a powerful woman. Some of the most powerful women, they were covered. Michelle Obama is one of them. Yes. Our former first lady, this woman, she dressed well. She was classy and modest. She can get down. Yeah, she had her way of doing things, but she didn't have to be overtly sexual. And and I get it. We're liberated. But it's like we have to realize it's in the packaging. Your dress code become your commercial. I don't care if you are 20. If you dress like a 3, that's how you're going to be seen. I mean, you have to realize your dress code means a lot. If you're showing certain aspects of certain parts of your body, that's how they're going to see. I'm not saying don't dress that way. I'm saying just be aware of your outside, the way you present yourself. You can be a highly valued woman, but you don't have to dress like you don't have any worth. You can dress up. You can dress sexy. You can wear your lace. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying not to do. I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. I'm saying as a woman who has embraced her feminine side, I realized that I don't have to become over sexualized. I didn't have to, a curse word don't have to come in my mouth every second. I don't have to be hard in order to be feminine. And I speak on the masculine in another video. But definitely I would say the feminine, we need to embrace the feminine side of us, ladies, and we become soft. Our hands are soft, our skin is soft, our lips are soft, our body is soft. When a man is softness exudes from us, softness and power, so you can still be powerful. Like I said, men they are programmed. They're not programmed. They're destined to be have certain aspects themselves that we just don't have. Men are hunters. We are not. Men are, even if you look at the body parts of male and female, it's more out there for a man, it's more inward for a woman. Women are natural givers. Men, they men can assert things in us. They can challenge us. They can bring out the best in us. I mean, they can bring these things out of us that we didn't know they can be. That's the reason why the body parts or the genitals are a certain way. But we have to really be aware of those things. And so women are givers. And I get it. You've been giving, and they take, take, take. Those are not highly valuable kings. Those are jokers. See, a king don't need a crowd. He can be a king by himself. What king do you see hanging out with a whole bunch of dudes? He's by himself. Queens. A queen, QUEN, because a QUEAN means a prostitute. So make sure you're the right queen. But queens stand alone. They don't need a lot of friends. They don't need a lot of validation. They validate themselves. Better yet, God validates them because God is where their value comes from. Queens are virtuous women, virtuous women, and I am a virtuous woman, and I proclaim that very proudly. But I realize that I can walk in my power and still be soft. I can say words without having to be hard. I can rock my hair whichever way I want to. I can be sexy. I can be sexual without having to expose myself. And it's a process. But if you want to do that, really tap into that part of you that you've hidden for years. And a lot of times, let's be honest, but sometimes some women have been raped. Some women have been molested because they exuded more sexual energy at an early age. So they come rough. Like, I'm just gonna hide myself because I'm rough. Then this guy won't like me. But ladies, that's not going to take that away. People are just have really messed up minds at times. Don't allow what men, relationships, and situations to cause us to be in a place to where we're not where we need to be. But yeah, just let's really tap into our true feminine selves and let's embrace those parts of ourselves. Let's embrace that about us because when we do, we allow we allow the parts that God reside in to come out. And we have to really do that. Don't allow your past, don't allow past relationships, don't allow men that could not nurture you, could not protect you, could not cover you physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You know, we need kingdom men. We need men that are running for God, ladies. No more jokers. So let's really tap into that feminine side of us and just really just keep on going. Let's let's just let's just keep on going and just let's really embrace who we really are as women. And I know I've had a couple of distractions, but that's fine. The show shall go on. But really, let's really tap into those things. It's almost like knocking on the door. Let's just really find who you really are. Stop allowing society, magazines, Instagram models, social media, all those different things don't define you as a woman. God defines you as a woman. God defines you for who you are and what you represent. But let's just tap into that. And when you walk into that, and when you walk into that energy of yourself, you actually allow yourself to be more free. So you're sexually free. So you don't have you learn how to avert yourself sexually without being over sexualized. You learn how to do these different things. You learn how to just be in a moment, just like I am now. Despite the distractions, I'm in the moment because I realize something needs to be said in this moment. But I just hope that something was said just to allow their softness to come through, and just walk into your feminine, walk into who you are. Walk into whose you are, because when you do that, you allow yourself to be in a headspace of just total power. Have you ever seen a woman walk in the room and like she captures the whole room? It's because she's walking to her feminine. And so, ladies, it's 2021. Let's walk into our feminine. In the next video, I will be speaking on balancing masculine and feminine. And so, just look out for that, and just follow me on the Heart Doctor, a Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Anchor. Have a podcast, and just doing great things. I will be making more videos on YouTube. I used to do them on live, but hey, this is better because hey, they reach different people on different platforms, and I am looking to get to looking for a way to how to go live for the podcast, so I can do it on YouTube instead of Anchor. But anyways, thank you for your support, and it's 2021, ladies. You don't have to yell in order to get attention, but let's walk into our feminine. Let's be softer. And until next time, be you, be you, be you.